We're here at the movie premiere, Hakeem Seeking Justice.
The deal be say they go intimidate one big boy like that.
Open this door.
Collect him money, collect him things. So you want me to go achieve those things based on street level.
I was like, what? Let's do it. That was my first impression.
It's JJC, I've seen JJC does movies and these movies are great. So I'm not expecting anything less from this. I saw the trailer and I was wowed. A lot of stunts and actions, a lot of shooting. And me and you both know that it's really, we're trying to get there, but this looks really real. And that's why I'm here to come and see it. And with the cast as well, you have Skills as one of the cast, and you have Deyemi performing as an artist. Deyemi has a song, so it's something that I'm really here to see. Yeah.
It was amazing to read. Why? Because from start to finish is endless action. And there's no time where you have to sit, and everything is just, it keeps connecting from one scene to the other, and everybody's on their toes. So that's one thing I love about the movie. There's no moment where you're flat-footed. You will always be on your toes because the action actually leads into one another.
We know if we kill person again. Look at him. One of the boys see my face.
I played Rebecca Daniels. She's a journalist who runs a blog as well. It was really thrilling to enter that character because it's really far from what I am naturally, and I was really excited, because she's a lot of work, trust me.
I played a medical doctor here, and as usual, you know what it takes to build such character. You have to do your fundamental research, because I don't belong to the medical world, but then I have to, represent that word and have to be represented properly. So it took me a little bit of research, and at the same time, the help of the director also was able to anchor the whole show properly.
Very challenging. This guy right here had to kick my ass. I played the character of Gentleman. It's amazing. You have to see the film, man. We can't give any spoilers.
I was the head of security for one of the prominent men in the country. I was an ex-military man that now became a head of a security.
I read several drafts of the script. The final draft obviously was the one that totally blew my mind, totally convinced me. And it was such an amazing story. It was something that was filled with a lot of action, but also with a lot of emotion. And eventually, I just fell in love with the idea of what we were trying to do. I was a bit scared that we might not be able to achieve it, but eventually it all came together.
It's great because there was nothing like it. I had never seen anything like that in Nigeria. So I called JJ Skills and asked him, look, how are we going to shoot this? And he said, we're going to shoot the film before we shoot the film. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he says, we're going to do all the back work and everything before we get onto set with the actors. But we did it, and we're here.
The first time I got the script, actually, and I go through the script, when I started reading the script, I couldn't stop till I finished everything at that particular sitting. So, because it was so amazing, it was intriguing. I'm somebody who actually loves action movie, and this one was, from the beginning to the end, it was a bumper package on what you describe as action movie, and I was so intrigued, and especially as a detective, as a fearless detective who actually could penetrate any danger, it was awesome. I fall in love with the script.
Yeah, so when I got the script for Hakeem, I was elated because JJC Skills is one person I've worked with before in mini-series, shorts. So I realized that this script has a different theme and it's full of action. And I'm supposed to be one of the characters to look out for in the script. So that was kept me charged, and I felt it's something I have to do.
I mean, it's JJC, and JJC is one man who pays attention to details, and as a matter of fact, the name JJC does not imply that it's a JJC in the business. It's been around doing what he does knows how to do best, and I can't wait to see how we're going to seek justice inside the cinemas, because I know JJC will definitely do a good work, and as a matter of fact, we're here already to savor the beauty of what he's been able to put together.
You already know what an action flick would be like. From the time construct, from the time perspective, from a willingness to wait for the scene to unfold where you're not in a rush, you're not speeding anybody up because, there's a lot of setup, to get things done. So I think those moments, came to play where you just have to be patient whether you like it or not. Because the course of the film itself says action. And action takes time to achieve. And that's exactly what happened.
Revenge can be justice to some people, right? And for me, I don't want to believe revenge. The word revenge is different from justice. You should understand that. So I don't want to believe revenge is justice, yes.
Well, justice and revenge are two different things. Justice could be right. Revenge is always wrong.
I wouldn't say justice is also revenge because in Hakeem's case, I feel it's a bit different in the sense that losing a loved one is not something anybody can easily digest. So in his situation, you can sympathize with him. You can understand that yes, he has a cause to fight for. So he's not on a revenge mission. He is seeking for justice. And if justice was meted out to him, he wouldn't go taking that revenge that you think he's there for.
Well, you don't take the laws into your hands because imagine if you offend me, I offend you. You take the law into your hand. I take the law into my hand. You don't turn around to me. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't take laws into your hand. You let the authority decide. Because it's a very unfair world. The world is not fair. It's not a fair world. You can work hard and not make money. Somebody can shoot somebody and go scot-free. Somebody can do something wrong and nothing happen. So imagine if we all start taking laws into our own hands. It's going to be a disastrous world.
Oh yeah, revenge is justice, but it all depends on how you go about it. Sometimes you just, rather than, take the laws into your hands, you allow the law enforcement people to do the needful and give us justice. The only reason a citizen or an individual would seek for justice or go overboard to get justice is when the government is not doing the needful. So I'm not a supporter of such, but at the end of the day, it's good for some people to just be, be brought to book when necessary.
I always feel that we should allow God to seek revenge for us because sometimes when you are seeking revenge, you might be right and then you suddenly become wrong.
It's fire, man. It's fire. Like you watch it and you can't just wait to see the film. I waited for this day. I was supposed to travel. But because of this premiere, I stayed there because I haven't seen the film. I just seen the trailer. So I'm going to be watching it just like you. But the trailer alone kept me in the country, to be able to, I want to see the film.
Well, I think the Nigerian movie industry needed a little bit of ginger. We've done epic, we've done drama, we've done comedy. It's time for Nigeria to conquer action. It was very, very challenging making this movie, but we gave ourselves time to practice, time to put things together, and it took us like 2 years to get this together, but we took our time, we prepared, and we did a great job. Expect A-list actors, B-list actors with incredible, amazing performance and great action. If you think you're gonna get away with it, not this time. We are coming for you.
Killings on our streets will not be tolerated by this administration.
That man go with everything, scatter everywhere. He go with bomb, he go with gun, he go with gas. He don't kill my man like this person only me escape.
They say one vigilante or soldier. He don't kill like 20 people.
I see you made yourself a celebrity in the last few days.
Please, I'm back.
We need backup.
I don't understand why a man would take matters into his hands the way he's doing.
Any justice outside the system is a crime.